Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, the Azorius Schooner. Alright, so this deck is based on having a Subterranean Schooner out and basically beat our opponent with a 3-4. This is a very tempo-heavy deck, but we have a lot of Azorius kind of trickery to back up our 3-4 creature on board. So let's look at exactly how this deck works. In the early game, we got a 4 off in the 1-drop, the Spyglass Siren. It's a 1-mana 1-1 flying, which is already pretty good to kind of crew the Schooner, right? It's only a crew 1. But also, we can create a map token. Now, you might think, a map token isn't that great. You're just using that for a land draw or a +1/+1 counter, right? It's not the end of the world. But there's actually some hidden synergy in this deck that we'll talk about later. In a 2-drop, we got 2 Destroy Evil. There's a lot of enchantment decks out there. There's a lot of shielded decks out there. We can kill a lot of creatures and enchantments with this. Destroy Evil is pretty good. Then we also have 4 Make Disappear. Even though there's a lot of Caverns out there, Make Disappear could work as a somewhat of a good card against other type of control decks, and really it's not there to counter any early game creature cards because we can kill them with other cards. We have 1 Malcolm for card draw and the Alluring Scoundrel, but also he's a flash creature, so it's pretty good to attack with a 2-3 or a 2-1 with evasion. And then we have, of course, 4 Subterranean Schooner, the heart of the deck. 2-mana 3-4 vehicle, crew 1. Whenever it attacks, the creature attacks it. One of the creature that crewed it, rather, get to explore. And then we have 3 Dennick for life gain against, burn decks. Then we have 4 Wedding Announcements to pump the whole board and get 1/1s out whenever we can. And here's our hidden synergy. Kitesail Larcenist. This card makes one of our opponent's creature artifact into a treasure as long as Kitesail Larcenist is in play, which is okay for the early game. But also, you can make one of our artifact or creature become a treasure. Well, guess what? We got a treasure map. It's going to turn into a treasure. So that's great, right? It's just a hidden rep in the deck. I remember playing this in a pirate deck, and that was a hidden synergy that I really appreciated. I can do that again. I can also turn one of those Wedding Announcement tokens into a treasure, just to help us ramp a little bit more next turn as well, which is just so good. And in a stretch, right, in a pinch situation, we can even turn our Subterranean Schooner into a treasure token. So that's something. And then we have 3 Wandering Emperor. Of course, Wandering Emperor in white decks always necessary. On the deck list I found online runs 3 instead of 4. I wonder why that is. I'm gonna run 3 to see whether or not a lot of times this gets stuck in our hand and we can't really tempo her out. And then we have 2 Sunfall just to wipe whole boards against aggressive decks. This is still necessary because we're a white deck. We still need to think about if we need to board wipe. And then 4 Virtue. Virtue is just fan-freaking-tastic, right? We get tokens, and then if we have a white board, we can cast the actual Virtue side and then get all of our creatures to untap and get buff. Alright, look at the land base. We are a Azorius deck, so 26 lands is almost always necessary. We got 1 Agonjo, 1 Otawara, 5 islands, 5 plains, 4 islands. 3 Dark Waste, 3 Deserted Beach, 3 Restless Anchorage, the new land, the new manland that turns into a 2/3 bird with flying, and also whenever it attacks, we also get a map token. So that's pretty good. And then 4 Seachrome Coast, 2 Murex. You might notice that the land base is kind of wonky, right? We got 3 of each of these lands instead of 4 of each. And now, you might question why that is. I don't know. The deck list that I found online all ran pretty much the exact same type of mana base. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's a lot of man-land checks. So we need basic lands in order to fetch those out. We do need to get a little bit faster because we are a more tempo-heavy deck. So we don't want to be stranded without a land to cast. Or without a land to cast spells. So early game, Seachrome Coast is fine. Late game, Deserted Beach is fine. Early game, Deserted Beach is painful. And against Burn, Dark Waste is painful. So I'm going to try this land base that I basically stole off the internet and see how good this deck can be. Alright. Azorius Schooner. How good is this Schooner deck? Is that a real word? A real word? Schooner? Schooner? There's an H in there. But so does school, right? So it's like schooner, but with an N at the end and without an L. So schooner. I can't pronounce it. All right, well, we're gonna go second, unfortunately, but we got 2 Sirens into a Larcenist. That's okay. And then Emperor definitely could do her thing. so let us see what's going on. I'm gonna keep. Hiya. Uh-oh. Oh, is that deck? I hate that deck. Enchantments, here it comes. Oh yeah, Commune. Oh, it's good that their turn 1 is dead. What are they gonna get? Ossification? Oh, they're taking forever just to commune. That's not fun. I don't like that. Commune for a land. Okay, well. I'm a spy. I can fly. Kami of Transient. That's annoying. Do I want to hold up a counter spell against whatever he plays next turn? Probably, right? I think next turn is Calyx. Generous Visitor, not a Calyx. That's annoying. What else you got? It's gotta have to play something, right? Into the open mana? Does play into the open mana. Do I counter Audacity, though? It's kind of annoying, though. I guess I should counter it. Counterspell isn't getting much better. Does he have another Audacity? Oh, man. Just all the Audacities. Living his best life. All of a sudden, I took 7. Alright, well. Larceny it is. Target artifact or creature I control. Okay. And target artifact creature you control. Do I want another spy, though? Is 2 spy good? I do want this. This treasure will go away, right? I don't know about this. Then I will turn off the Emperor, but I guess that's fine if I turn off the Emperor. Eventually, I'll draw a 4th land. 26 lands in the deck. Ossification costs him 3, so if he wants to do that, that's it. That is his whole turn. Oh, this still can still attack? That's annoying. Alright, well, I guess I have to block here then. Anchorage. That's a tap land. I can destroy the ossification in response, so I think I want to play another Siren out. Can I put a stop on his yeah, put it on his main face. Circle of Confinement. I'm fine with that. You keep pumping. Alright, what is he gonna pump? He's gonna pump the Kami. Alright. Turn this into a treasure. Turn you into a treasure. National treasure. 5/5. Don't want to take 5 there. Michiko's Ring of Terror. So I could have done it on his turn, but I don't want to pump. I don't want him to pump his creature, so I got rid of it right away.
Judgment is fun.
And do we want to map our Kitesail Larcenist? If he has another ossification, I think we just lose, right? So let's map it. It is a land. Ha! Would you like to pay the 1? Alright, does he have any more removal? Handful removal, we lose the game. Alex. Not a removal yet. Also not trample. So, what do we do here? That's all the blue I have, huh? So that's questionable. Do I want to use my treasure for a Spyglass Siren? That's a pretty good card.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I don't need to attack. I could hold back for 1 turn. Wedding Announcement's pretty good. Visitor, that's not good for us. It's a pretty wide board there. He might want to attack with Calyx, thinking that I don't have anything. He does. This is where I catch him with the Anchorage. You can kill the Anchorage, but I still get the mana I need. That kills his Calyx too, which is great for me. I shall also announce my wedding. Now do I make a 2/2? I think he might want to attack, right? So making a 2/2 might be good, but I also already make a 1/1, so let's just get the Spyglass Siren to be a little bit bigger.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Would he get a 3rd attacking creature? I don't think so. Well, also I can't block with the Larcenist, so... Well, I don't want to block with the Larcenist. Ah, the draws. Ah, good draw for him. How big is this? It's a freaking 5/5, huh? Oh, it's a 7/7. Where is it going, though? Probably the Emperor. So I need to draw an Emperor next turn. Oh, it's going face. This is not trample. I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, I don't know if that's correct.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Also, not attacking us, I don't know if that's correct for me. But they always get like the best draws, huh? 4. You sure you want to do that? Is that a royal treatment there? Don't have like incidental trample, so here's a 1/1. Ooh, Dennick. Dennick is really good. Alright, well, do we just buff our Dennick? Would he have another removal though? He might. Definitely has an instant somewhere.
The edge in this fight.
We'll fly. We will have 4 blockers, right? Yeah, we'll fly. Four blockers and pretty big blockers at that. He attacked the Kami all wrong. See, if the Kami had attacked the Wandering Emperor, this would have been a different game. But enchantments are going to do enchantment things and be bad at the game. Ossification, 4,000 years later. What are you going to ossify, huh? The Dennick. You can do that. You definitely can do that. Alright, so I have an inkling he's gonna buff the Visitor, but is there a buff on the Visitor that gets it? Maybe it's Tameo Safekeeping. It's probably Tameo Safekeeping. Would you like to save your Visitor at the cost of your Michiko? No, he does not. Alright, let's see. We can Larcenist. What can we Larcenist on our side? We don't actually have anything to Larceny on our side, right? So, if I -1, it will definitely just die. So, let me do this first. Submit 0. Turn that into an artifact. There's that royal treatment. I knew it. Alright, so it's right now a Hexproof Ward 7/7, but it's not that big. We get another... Well, everything gets buffer, right? So I think... Should I give it a Samurai though? Or I think plussing is a little bit better here. I don't actually know what to buff. Let's just get a whiteboard.
Remember your training.
He's gonna have to attack. And if he has a protection, we got the Wandering Emperor. No, he has no protection. He's just letting his creatures die. So, GG. Man, that was so bad of a play, and I had to hold back not attacking because I don't know what he might have. I know there's no haste on his side, but there's a lot of creatures I cannot afford to let die since his deck has recursion. I don't know. It was just Azorius Schooner did not even draw a Schooner. Also went second. Also, opponent had the best draws. Got to deal like 7 damage on turn 3. Still kicked his butt. All right, Alluring. That's our next opponent. Alluring. Opponent goes first. Why am I not surprised? Also, this is not a great hand. We're not going to be able to play Dennick. Unless we drop Dennick turn 2. So if they're burn, we can drop Dennick turn 2. Otherwise, I don't know. I just don't know. Why do we always go second? Gemir Garden? That's definitely not fun. Alright, well, now that we don't have to drop Dennick turn 2. Do we just go with Malcolm? You might want to ramp, right? Warrior's Briefcase. Definitely should stop that. And just, see Chrome Coast 1, 2, 3. Definitely wants to ramp. There's the invasion. Oh man, the opponent doesn't miss a beat. 2 black mana. That's interesting. Alright, what do we do here? He could play a 6-drop? Ooh, I don't know. I guess we'll get the Schooner out. I mean, I think we're already out of this game. Just didn't miss a beat on all the ramps, and they get to go first. I never get to go first with this deck. I mean, I never get to go first, period. Virtue. Okay. I guess he wants to play his Virtue. Warrior's Briefcase. Annoying, but got his second ramp. He's gonna get his next land out and play it. Go Malcolm, go Malcolm, go Malcolm, go! He's got one white mana. Does he have Leyline? He does have Leyline. Good thing I have Destroy Evil. Yeah, just all the Seachrome Coasts. Dennick. Slow, but worthwhile to get a wide board. Topiary Stomper. Didn't want to play his Virtue? I guess he might think he's playing into a counterspell that way. Another Virtue. There goes Malcolm. Alright, what am I gonna do next turn? I mean, I guess I have to draw first, right? It's a land. Okay, so Anchorage it is. Anchorage costs 3, so I'll drop a land first. Do I want to attack with 2/2/2s? I don't actually draw a card, what am I saying? Actually, the Virtues are kind of dead with Dennick on board. Double block. Killed the Stomper. What was that? Okay. Now, do we... He probably has another Leyline, right? Or he's hoping for another Leyline. He does have another Leyline. Okay. Well, still gotta get some damage through. A lot of maps. go for the throw. I cannot protect Dennick that way, but I could destroy his virtue. Oh, nice top deck. Jesus. Alright. There goes everything I have. I need to... Does he have creatures in the graveyard? Is it just the Topiary Stomper? Do I have creatures? I actually have a lot of creatures in my graveyard. Alright, that's something, but it's not good enough, I think. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's our top deck? I don't want that. I'm gonna have to sacrifice Dennick just to make that disappear, huh? Painful. So painful. Oh, he pays. Why? Do I have my Sunfall next? I only have 2 in the deck, and I've been drawing just land, so... yeah. Not looking good. Actually, before I do that, I guess I can map it out. Virtue, huh? Virtue's okay. Not great though. I mean, I'm at the back foot of this counterspell, or not counterspell. Control a heavy deck without any more counterspells. A 4/4. Interesting. Attacking with the 4/4, knowing what I have. Must be a smart opponent. I guess I'm not gonna block. My board gets bigger. My board does get bigger, but the question is it big enough? Also, I can't use it to block, huh? Why does Dennick get... oh, because I'm in the exile zone. Okay. Anyways, I guess I'll Virtue first. He already knows about this. Attack with the Spy. Definitely he has something. I think it's another Leyline Binding, or maybe it's just a go for the throw. Invincible Sage you. Do take action. Do get a land out. Shuffle the whole deck. I mean, the Mirrex tokens are scary, but not doing much yet. He is attacking with those, or not. Not attacking with those. Well, it's a 4/4 into a 3/3 and a 2/2, so I can only kill one of them. What was his plan, anyways? only announce weddings, I guess. Does he have another removal? Jeez. Okay, just the Murex held up. But still. Still. I mean, it's just a matter of time before he attracts me, and then I'll just get blown out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9, 10 mana. So... oh, he's attacking with Archangel. I can kill his Archangel this way. I can make Murex tokens too. And there's the Sunfall. The sun shall fall on you. Please no Atraxa. Oh, he can't. Can he? Well, I guess he could. 1 Archangel. That's a 3/4. I can deal 2 damage or something. Oh, just my face. Okay. I suppose. Another Anchorage. I don't want another Anchorage. This is an 11/11 though. So call in. You get to block 1. Wedding announcement's pretty good. I mean, not wedding announcement. I make this appear is pretty good. It attacks him out of most plays, and if he wants to attack, this Anchorage is a 5/5? No, 6. No, 5/6. A lot of cycling. He does attack. I guess he does. He did also forget I have this. I don't understand why he did that. Gave up his own creature. So Berry Stomper. Do I counter a Stomper? I don't think so. You can stomp. Get yourself a land out. Oh, is that GG? Submit 0. Guess what Al Capone was charged for? Larceny. GG. All of that mana ramp, no Atraxa for you. Right, we played this beautifully, and we were able to win. So this is what I like about the Azorius deck. It's slow, but you know it's not aggro. People call it an aggro deck. It's not aggro. It's mid-range, but it can play the long game. And definitely the Larcenist. The Larcenist is such a clutch removal because it removes creatures, it removes artifacts at the turn that we needed to remove. And we were able to kill even the control-ist, late gamiest deck in the meta. So, hey, you know, Azorius Schooner, pretty fun. The Schooner never did anything. Any of the games, the Schooner never did anything, but there's only 2 games, and they're both extremely slow. So, the reason why the Schooner didn't do anything is because we didn't get to land the early game tempo, which is fine, right? That happens a lot when you're playing me playing arena, because we always go second, and our opponent lands the perfect everything. we still beat him, right? We still beat him. That's all that matters. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.